Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers, check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions with my rations getting low. Get down on the flow, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know, I just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat it though. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the dice before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in meth doom hits. The sun god bringing some light, now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs when writing scripts, namaste but conquering. Conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Yeah. I'm in a better mood today, y'all. Yes, I is. I don't have to worry about my Chiefs today. Got all that out the system yesterday. So we just gonna enjoy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Wacomar in the building. I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 106. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for the love and the support. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all go over to the website, www.iof19.com. That is the website. Go ahead, cop some merch. Drop something in our Patreon. Feeling real charitable. Help us out with these expenses over here at I.O.W. Network. Cop some merch. You know, I'm rocking some I Off the Wonder hoodie right now. You can definitely get some I.O.W. Sports hoodies, t-shirts. And then, of course, Detroit Mail has its exclusive J. Edwin Collection t-shirt company. So definitely check that out as well. Most importantly, go on over to your respective app store, download the I.O.W. Network app. We got an app, yeah. It's a radio app. A lot of great content on there, a lot of great podcasts, a lot of great music. Check it out. It's in your Apple store. It's in your Google Play store. Yeah, that covers everybody. Because if you ain't got pretty much a Google, Samsung, or Android, you either got iPhone. So you don't want it to. There it is. And then of course, y'all know the theme song. My homie got to shout out the homie 40 Water, aka Silent Hill. You see it scrolling on the bottom of your screen. The official, unofficial theme music, the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition. That is again Silent Hill and J. Leo. Pale Move Devil Dance. That's that shit right there. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at them boys. You see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Going over to the YouTube page. A lot of dope shit. A lot of stuff's been happening in the sports world today. Very busy day. So we're not gonna waste too much time, and we're gonna get to the business. But before we do that, definitely have to give a quick little shout out to my homeboy Jorge Soler, Braves outfielder, who was a former Kansas City Royal. So I definitely am happy to see him win. And I talked about this, like I don't know how to, because I'm rooting for Dusty Baker. I root for Dusty Baker. I respect that man as a manager, for him to be one of the only managers to take 5 different, Major League Baseball franchises and take them to the playoffs. And he's taken 2 franchises to the World Series. Another World Series eludes him again as a manager, unfortunately. Sorry, Dusty. But I was a little conflicted just because I still ain't shake off the feeling of the Astros, little cheating ass motherfuckers. I still ain't shake that off yet. Maybe I'm just being too much of a sports fan and just once a cheater, always a cheater. It's kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just natural instinct to feel some type of way about the Astros, just because you finally admitted that y'all some cheaters and got a World Series from it. But neither here nor there. Whatever. If Major League Baseball don't care because they definitely really didn't punish y'all really, then I shouldn't care neither. But yeah, human nature in me is just still a little something in the back of my mind. I always think that, man, y'all motherfuckers some cheaters. But anyway, top player today goes to my man Jorge Soler. Kicked off the World Series Game 6 tonight. A game clinching game for the Atlanta Braves. So they are definitely World Series champs for the first time since 1995. So it's been a minute. Since the Braves won a championship. And I know the Braves fans are happy because they were looking at that game 5 when they had a chance to clinch it in Atlanta, and they were up 3-1. And they were like, and Houston won, so it's like, oh, it's 3-2. Man, please finish this off, Braves. Like, man, don't collapse on us. No, please don't do it. I know they was thinking it. They were like, Atlanta can only take too much bad news when it comes to collapses. I mean, they got their fair share of sports collapse in the last few years. So they like, man, please don't do it. Finish it off, Braves. Finish it off. But no. Welcome on his top player tonight, my boy Jorge Soler, kicking off the World Series like this.
High fly ball to left and goodbye. Soler with a monster blast into left, and the Braves lead 3-0 here in the 3rd. Too many breaking balls, Joe. He was timing them up, and he got one that not even the train tracks could hold.
My man Jorge blasted that joint. Y'all see that thing? That thing went over the train tracks out there in Houston. He smashed the hell at that thing. Seeing him do that, I love it just because Jorge, like, man, I wish the Royals wouldn't have traded you away, but we understand this business. You had to go ahead and get your World Series title. It's cool. You're not in the Royals uniform. It's all right. But it's dope to see you shine on the big stage. You started off the World Series with a home run, with a solo jack, lead off. And then you game clincher. You're the first one to put some points on the board with a moonshot, smack that thing. So that's how the scoring started in the World Series. And just for my Braves fan, this is for y'all. This is how it ended.
Left side, Swanson to first. The Braves are world champions.
World Series champs, man. Shout out again to the Atlanta Braves. Y'all finally made the city of Atlanta proud. No suicide watch for Atlanta sports fans tonight. Y'all had enough collapses to put y'all asses on suicide watch. These jokes, y'all, just relax. But no. Man, it was 95. Damn, how long ago is that? Ain't that about the same time that the Dallas Cowboys have won something? It's been that long, hadn't it? I swear it has. And them damn Cowboys fans always talking about we gonna win the Super Bowl. Y'all got a good chance this year. I ain't gonna cap. I can't cap on that. So y'all do got a chance. So y'all, what, 26 years, man? It's been a hot little minute. Been a hot little minute. So man, shout out to the Braves handling business, beating them Houston Cheekstros. I mean Astros. And so you look, y'all handled y'all business. I'm glad y'all did that. And yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving because there was some other crazy stuff that went on in the world of sports. This crazy situation in the NFL with your boy Henry Ruggs. I'm all right. I'm gonna play the clip just to keep y'all updated what the situation is when the news drop by. Because I did just see Bleacher Report that the Las Vegas Raiders went ahead and released Henry Ruggs. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, so he did get released. Pretty much, a car accident happened. He went to the hospital, and as soon as he was discharged, they took him straight to jail. So he's facing two felony charges. Two felony charges. This young man is 22. Let me play the clip because is I got some mixed emotions about how I really feel about this situation.
All right, let's get to a developing story here on NFL Live. The Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs was involved in a car accident Tuesday morning. We're going to bring in Adam Schefter here for more. Adam, what do we know at this point?
Well, this is a tragic situation here, Laura. And the Las Vegas Police Department released a statement in which there was an accident at 3:39 a.m. this morning. Two cars collided, and Henry Ruggs III, the Raiders wide receiver, has been charged with DUI resulting in death. The Raiders released a statement saying they are saddened for the victims in this accident. The NFL has done something similar. And right now, Henry Ruggs is in a world of trouble right now with his situation in this particular case where there were signs of impairment. He was transported to a hospital in the area to be treated for non-life-threatening injuries. But obviously, with a fiery vehicle crash here that resulted in death, Henry Ruggs faces enormous legal issues here. And I would say that his NFL career is in jeopardy.
It's just so tragic all the way around. The Raiders released a statement this afternoon saying, quote, "We are devastated by the loss of life, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the victim's family." The statement continues saying they're in the process of gathering information.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.
Man, this young man is 22. Shows some signs of being a definitely a speed threat for sure. Was a definitely different dynamic to that Raiders offense. But football aside, man, this is some life shit right here. Hate that the situation happens. I mean, let's be honest. Condolences to the victim, the young lady that passed away. I don't know. We've all been 22 before. You know, you go out party, got a little money in your pocket, you know, you want to have a little good old time. I mean, we've been 22 before. We've all made bad choices at 22. Who hasn't? So I'm not going to condemn this man for anything that has happened because that easily could have been any of us at 22, you know, being young, dumb, full of bubble gum, making crazy decisions, living life to the fullest. Like you got one life to live, living reckless. And unfortunately, some people do, live too reckless and other people get caught in the crossfire. So he does have to stand up to the situation like a man and handle it. There's no denying that. There's a life taken. it's just real unfortunate. You do got to take responsibility for it. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm willing to go out on a limb in it. I don't think this man meant to kill anybody. So, I mean, it's just a tough situation. Again, condolences out to that fam because it could have been avoided. Easily could have called an Uber or had somebody be a designated driver. Um, you know, I mean, he's not the only person that's going to have DUIs. Unfortunately, he's not going to be the last person that's going to take someone's life because of drinking. And look, I think you got to get I think you got to get stricter with these penalties at DUIs. That's some serious shit, man. I mean, you could put a lot of people in harm, not just yourself, other people. Like it's nuts, it's crazy. So he's definitely probably not the greatest choice. So now he got to pay for it, and you just ruined a bright future in your NFL career. Just got released. Like I said moments ago, it just came over the wire. He did get released by the Raiders, facing 2 felony charges. That's not. It's not going. It's not looking too hot legally. Image wise, it damn sure don't look good. Once life is taken, man, it's something different. And I saw people on social media trying to equate it to the Dante Starr situation. I'm like, nah, this ain't the same situation. Dante Starr was driving on the highway, or somewhere like that, and somebody was jaywalking or in the path of the road. That was something totally different. Yeah, this. But looking at this at the football side, man, that puts a damper on a positive season that then turned bad after the Gruden situation. Now they just now got out the ropes of that and actually started to galvanize the team together. And now you're hit with this, so it's like up, down. Like at some point, this might play into some of these players' emotions, man. This is a lot going on in the season. It may not personally affect them, but when you get all this media attention and it's dealing with something negative and not bringing nothing positive, it is a distraction, whether you wanted it or not. It's a distraction. And so this is just another big distraction within a month with this same team. They were able to bounce back after losing that one game to Chicago. And you go 3-2, and then all of a sudden they just reeled off 2 wins in a row. Not great competition, but but when you're dealing with that situation and that whole dark cloud with the media over John Gruden situation, that could easily folded the team. And I actually expected it because I'm like, Sam on Raiders. Here's some trouble. Here's a dark cloud. How quick is it going to fuck up the chemistry that they had going on? Hey, ain't gonna take long. And they were able to not let the wheels fall off. And 1-2 in a row against some doormats, but you play who's on the schedule and you beat who you're supposed to beat. They did it. So, but now you got to deal with this. Now your offense is going to change. I'm just being realistic. It sucks on the situation, but I'm looking at it. I already talked about the personal side for Henry Ruggs. His career is probably done. He needs to, focus on taking care of this legal situation first. It's some heavy shit for you, bro. But you got to stand up for it. Honestly, you just got to make better decisions. I made crazy decisions at 22. Thank God that those crazy decisions didn't, cost my life or cost somebody else's life. So I'm no angel. I'm not going to criticize this man for being, living young and free. But sometimes this shit comes with consequences, and you gotta pay the piper on this one, Henry. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been 22, lived a little reckless from time to time. Everybody. And if you say you didn't, you a lie. Because everybody lives their life at some point, especially at that age. So, but man, it could come with some consequences. I mean, you just got to deal with this one, bruh. Yeah, man. But for the football side, that changes that Raiders offense. So I was thinking about who exactly they can probably get. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Deshaun Jackson ends up getting signed. He just got released from the Rams. Vegas isn't too far from LA. I'm pretty sure that if Deshaun is a Cali boy, he loves Cali. He's been to Vegas before, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind playing for Vegas for a few weeks, staying out in Vegas. He still brings that same element of what Henry Ruggs did, is just take the top off. Catch those 50-yard plus bombs. Still similar skill set. So you don't necessarily need to slow down his knowledge on the playbook. You pretty much just throw him in there and tell him to line up here, run a certain route, read the defense, get ready to catch it. I mean, he can still do that. He could definitely still do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Deshaun Jackson ends up in Raiders uniform sometime this week. I'm not surprised that he didn't get traded. He's 34, 35, something like that. Still fast. But at this point in his career, he's a situational wide receiver. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing to your offense, because usually if you see him in a game, then you probably already thinking he's going deep, So, but if he gets to a place where a coach he'll find the right way to use his skill set. He could still be a good little asset to your offense, for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Deshaun Jackson and the Raiders. I'm surprised Odell Beckham didn't get traded. I'm surprised about that. Just in case anybody didn't know, the trade deadline was today, 4:00 Eastern Standard Time for the NFL. So I'm surprised OBJ did not get traded. I am surprised, only because I think there's a couple of teams that can use Odell right now. But I'm pretty sure there's probably, of course, cap space if teams have it. They're probably not able to make that trade, but general managers always get, magician like. They turn into real David Copperfield real quick on how to find some damn cap space and make trades or signs at this time of the year. Because I mean, it's halfway mark. It's halfway mark in the NFL. You primarily know what you got or what your identity of your team is, and those who haven't found their identity are the teams that are struggling. But for the most part, you know what you have. Then you can always adjust your thinking at the trade deadline, depending on injuries and things like that, and certain positions that are maybe Achilles heel. But I'm surprised that OBJ didn't leave or get traded because of the fact the philosophy of what the Browns do, what the Cleveland Browns do. They are run first oriented. There's no doubt about it. It's clear as day. Yes, I think there's some limitations with Baker Mayfield, but the offense of Cleveland Browns starts with Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, who's now still on IR, so Dearness Johnson, who still looks good as an undrafted cat. He's their third string. I bought them the second string in it and hasn't missed a beat. But it's not like Jarvis Landry was having outstanding numbers when he got to Cleveland. His numbers definitely went down from Miami when he's in Miami to Cleveland, and not even close to the same numbers. I'm surprised he left. Well, I think he did get traded there, but either way, I hope he didn't go there on free agency tip like Miami, Cleveland. Nah, you don't do that. I'm sorry, man. I don't care how good the Browns is good, and I don't care how Browns they close to being a Super Bowl team. If I'm playing for Miami, even if we is dumpster fire doo-doo, I ain't leaving Miami. Especially if I'm in the NFL, young, black, rich, and successful. Shit, I'm staying going through Miami. I stay in I would never ever leave South Beach for Cleveland, Ohio. You talking about Miami, dog? Come on, it's damn sunny all year round. I mean, the only thing I really worry about is motherfuckers that's like Scarface and hurricanes. That's about it. Better duck. Better learn how to swim. No, I'm just these jokes, y'all. I'm just talking shit. But no, Odell's numbers have gone down completely from what he was doing in New York. And you don't leave New York to go to Cleveland. That's for damn sure. But of course, he had the injury last year. But I think we've seen enough. I think we've seen enough that it doesn't work with OBJ and Baker. At this point, you are trying to put a square into a circle. Like you are literally trying to just force it and make it work. And you blown a lot of money for it. It ain't been cheap to keep Odell on your roster. When you can easily allocate those funds to somewhere else to help that team get that much closer. You don't need an elite receiver in Cleveland. I'm sorry, you don't. You need a good receiver. You don't need an elite one. A one that's going to cost you 20 15, I say up to 15 million plus. No. 15 plus a million a year for a position that's primarily definitely secondary in our philosophy of how we run things. And we're not asking you to run like crazy ass routes. More times than not, you're going to get your receptions off of bootlegs, play action, slants, maybe a quick hook, but nothing extravagant. The engine of that shit is Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb just got his money. They got to figure out what they got to do with Kareem Hunt. I think he's a free agent after this year. If not, a 1 year left. But hell, I'm totally surprised OBJ didn't. I did see a report that the Saints did go and try to get OBJ. I'm actually surprised that they didn't go through. That had to probably been a cap situation because I know that the Saints they're always strapped on the cap room. They always strapped. So that's probably why they didn't go through. But I'm also surprised that the Saints didn't address their quarterback issue. Hello. Like, am I the one that just totally forgot that that Jameis Winston just tore his damn knee up on Sunday? Am I the only one that remembers that? So nobody in the Saints front office remembered that? Y'all didn't go get a quarterback? No. I mean, I don't know who you exactly get. I damn sure would have kicked the ass can on Deshaun. I'd be like, what we got to do? Do y'all want our number one pick for the next 10 years? Done. Come on. Give it up. Or we'll give it up. Come on. Like we'll pay some of his salary. What's up? What do we got to do? I'd have been like coming up with all kind of crazy propositions to get Deshaun if I'm the Saints. First of all, I already said that the Saints won't make it to playoffs. I know y'all. They 5-2. I get it. Just wait for it. First of all, Jameis Crablegs Winston wasn't the guy. He didn't make the Saints a Super Bowl contender. They got a Super Bowl caliber defense after that performance. How they've been performing. Matter of fact, think about what the Saints defense have been doing all year. Week 1, the reigning, defending, undisputed MVP and Aaron Rodgers disappeared. Now, this past Sunday, they got Tom Brady running for his damn life. You know that old motherfucker can't run? Had him running, throwing interceptions, looking very pedestrian. So that Saints defense is Super Bowl caliber. And I think your window is closing because every year in, year out, the Saints always have cap issues. And your defense, year in and year out, has gotten better. But you dealt the last couple of years with an aging Drew Brees. Crab legs really ain't the answer. I don't care what you say. Jameis Winston wasn't the answer before the injury. He didn't make them a Super Bowl team before the injury. Come on. If anybody think that, y'all be smoking that damn Buddha. You smoking something crazy if you thought Jameis Winston was actually the answer to the Saints, if they was going to do something. What up, though, Tim? What's happening, Cap? So I'm surprised the Saints didn't at least go and call somebody. They had to call somebody for a quarterback. Jameis Winston ain't coming back. Crab legs is done. His crab legs is cracked. I'll be high, y'all. Don't be worried about me. But his crab legs is cracked. I'm going to hell for that one. I don't care. That's funny as hell to me. That might be the Mary Jane talking, but either way, Taysom Hill ain't the answer. Hell, Trevor Siemian ain't the answer. Ian Book ain't the answer. The Saints need a quarterback. I mean, am I the only one to see this? So nobody in the Saints organization saw this. They didn't. Man, I think we're going to stick with what we got. We got this Super Bowl caliber defense, and we have Alvin Kamara. Well, what else you got on offense? I get why you bring Mark Ingram back, but he still ain't no difference maker that's going to make y'all a Super Bowl contender. I don't even know if Michael Thomas even want to play with y'all no more. Hey, what man y'all know got a damn ankle injury that lasts for over 2 years? I ain't never seen a dude have a 2-year ankle injury. Hey, damn. I know ankle injuries last like a couple of months, but we almost on 2 years. I ain't seen a lot of Michael Thomas in Saints uniform. And that's ankle. And I'm supposed to believe it's just the ankle. Okay. Well, y'all don't have a lot of offensive weapons on the Saints offense that's not named Alvin Kamara. So you need a quarterback. So you just gonna waste that Super Bowl caliber defense? You're just gonna waste it? All right. Okay, Saints. I don't see y'all making the playoffs, like I said. And y'all didn't. Y'all should have been the most aggressive team in the league. Who want to come up off their quarterback? Honestly, I just thought about it. You got Trey Lance out in San Francisco. They're eventually going to turn over the keys to him. I'd have called 49ers and get Garoppolo on like a restructured deal for the cheap, for the low, or something. You got to try something. Nothing. Did they call Cam? And y'all know me. I am not a Cam Newton fan, but y'all ain't call him. Ain't called him. I saw a report that said Phillip Rivers said he might be interested, depending on what the damn Saints say to him. So I get Phillip Rivers is a better passer than Cam, but you see how mobile Phillip Rivers is. Any sight of a pass rush, he's going straight to the ground because he ain't trying to get hit with his old ass. That'll be put you in a situation like the Steelers with Ben's old ass. And I know, 11-5, the Colts went with Phillip Rivers last year, but he was sitting behind the Great Wall of China. That great offensive line that the Colts got last year, and they was healthy last year. Come on, I think the Saints O line is good. When they weren't Colts O line last year, no. So nobody. Saints didn't get nobody for quarterback. All right, whatever. Some of the other trades that I did like, I definitely like that Zach Ertz trade. Arizona getting him from Philly. That gives Jalen Hurts, not Jalen Hurts. I'm over there. That gives Kyler Murray. That gives Kyler Murray another weapon. And a reliable weapon, especially a tight end. Tight end is a quarterback's best friend. Bails him out of a lot of pressure situations. And Zach Ertz still got enough left in the tank. He's still good. So I like that. I didn't like that trade for the Eagles. You take another weapon away from Jalen Hurts, and you continuously say that you support Jalen Hurts. He's your quarterback. How? You're taking weapons away. I ain't never heard that y'all have full trust and faith in me on anything, but take something away from me. That's not leaving me to feel that you trust me, that I'm your guy. I don't know. I said this multiple times. I just don't think that Philadelphia Eagles organization really believe in Jalen Hurts. They keep throwing the lip service out there that, oh yeah, he's our guy. But there's too many rumors going about uncertainty if he's the guy, if he's the quarterback. Trading away his one of his better weapons. You're not really bringing in a lot of great offensive weapons. How much faith do you really have in me? Am I really your guy? If you want me to succeed, you start building around. And if I can't get it done with what you built around me, then maybe it is me. But y'all ain't even doing that. Y'all not building around Jalen Hurts. I didn't like that trade for the Eagles. I think that was very a backwards move if you're trying to progress in the league. It make no damn sense. Of course, being a Chiefs fan, I did like the fact you get a veteran in Melvin Ingram. Of course, him playing so many years in the AFC West, usually a Charger, has had a couple of injuries the last couple of years. He was a little upset with his usage rate in Pittsburgh. Hey, come on over. Obviously, it's no surprise that the Chiefs need help on the defensive side of the ball. So ain't nothing wrong with getting a proven player, a veteran. Melvin Ingram's like 32, 33, something like that. Still got enough. Just hopefully he can stay healthy. That's it. Stay healthy and be productive. But when he is healthy and when he is being productive, he's probably one of the better defensive ends, pass rushers. And I think he doesn't get enough credit. He kind of helped, man, Joey Bosa down in LA in the Chargers uniform. Kind of he opened it up for him to have a lot of one-on-ones at times. So if he can just do that, just maybe get some of his other defensive linemen on a one-on-one situation, because oh Lord, help Frank Clark and Chris Jones and now Melvin Ingram. Chris Jones and Frank Clark got a sack last night in that Chiefs game against the Giants. So it was nice for them to finally reintroduce themselves. My name is Hove. So you had Melvin Ingram. That's not too bad of a little front four right there. Derek Nady or Jan Reed, whoever wants to be that fourth guy, but and not too bad of a defensive line right there. I mean, it can't hurt. You gotta try something, because Chief defense need all the help they can get. They can get. Some other transactions, of course. The terrible news of Derrick Henry, man. That's a huge blow to the Tennessee Titans. Man, first of all, Derrick Henry is one of one. Ain't no running back. Ain't not a now nutter. Don't nobody say that now nutter like you say that now nutter. Ain't a now nutter running back in the league like Derrick Henry. He 101. Derrick Henry is a freak of nature, and it just goes to show you that no matter how big and physically freak you can be, your still body can wear down in this game. It was getting very crazy carries, 29, 28, 30 carries the last few weeks a game, and foot gave out. One of his tire blew on that big truck, that Big Mac truck. Done for the season. That you can't emphasize how big of a loss that is. When you're talking about option 1, 2 on that offense for the Titans, it was Derrick Henry. And then once he got going, you add Julio Jones with A.J. Brown. Now you got other options. Derrick Henry made Tannehill look good. I mean, similarly with Baker Mayfield. I mean, Ryan Tannehill was playing off the run because the run was so successful. Because you got to put 8 in the box. You got to account for Derrick Henry because he's a problem. That's how great he is at running back. His physical attributes it's amazing. And he's not slow. That Big Mac truck, when he get the humming, man, you better get out of his way. But he got speed to separate from you. Y'all been seeing these long runs. You be seeing them stiff arms. You be seeing these trucks. Man, Derrick Henry a bad dude. But I like to pick up Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson ran the same way. Ran violent, hard, rough. Wasn't scared to put his, drop his shoulders, truck you over. Elusive, quick. And for his age, he's 35, 36. He's a physical freak of nature. Put up decent numbers last year in Detroit. When Cass thought he was supposed to be washed up. I think he'll still do all right. I don't think the Titans did enough to help with that backfield like that. You know, I said it yesterday on Monday show. I still would have called the coach about Marlon Mack, even though I think the coach should keep Marlon Mack. Ain't nothing wrong with it with a 3-headed backfield of 3 guys that you know you could rotate and get the job done. But Agent Peterson, yeah, he still got enough. Probably enough just for the rest of the season, 9, 10 games. Possibly, 12 to 13 on playoff run. So, but I don't think the Tennessee should probably added another one. At this point in time, unless you got Derrick Henry, you pretty much run your offense by running back by committee. Even in Dallas, everybody remember how great Zeke was. You start seeing the production go down. That boy needs some help. That offensive game plan changed in Dallas. It used to be very Dak. It used to be very Zeke heavy. Now it's Dak heavy, and Dak's the focal point. Because I think that aura of how great Zeke was his first few years, I think that's just gone. And then it doesn't help that Tony Pollard's a good change of pace back. So, yeah, you're going to have to split some of them carries, bro. But Tennessee, man, that's a big blow. But here's the craziest trade of them all. The Rams, they all in, bro. They all in. But this was Von Miller's response after he found out he got traded.
Had a lot of beautiful years here. Had a lot of great memories here. A lot of great teammates. A lot of great coaches. A lot of great fans. So, I never forget all of those people 100%.
To be clear, you weren't trying to get out there, right?
No, I wasn't. It was a surprise. You see the stuff in the media every year for the last 4 years. You've seen it, but you never, know. It's just hard to just grip with reality sometimes. And, this team they're gonna start winning soon, and we got a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches here. The staff is amazing, and I wanted to be a part of it to fix it. You just got to keep moving.
How did they explain it to you that they wanted to just go play for a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all kind of numb, and it's all kind of new, but it just happened, and I'm on the way to LA.
What do you think about going to the Rams?
Great team. Been a huge fan of Aaron Donald for a long time. They got a great defense. Jalen Ramsey, Leonard Floyd, all these guys. So I'm excited. I've always been a team guy. I've always been a great teammate, and I'm going to continue to do the same thing.
And you hope to be able to play right away? You were close last week?
I was close last week. I hope to be able to play this week versus the Titans on Sunday night.
Will you always have Super Bowl 50? Will that be?
I always have Super Bowl 50. Seeing the pictures when I was walking out, it just made me tear up. But we always got Super Bowl 50. I always got Broncos country. And just keep going.
Is there hope?
Hey, you can tell he was a little bit emotional. Yeah, that's a business part of it. I understand the emotions part. You don't spend a good amount of time in a new country, new part of the country, a new city that you didn't grow up in, and it kind of comes your second home. I'm pretty sure you got some ties to the community with charity, and probably make some relationships throughout, the Denver area. So I get that part. But it's a business, man. Denver didn't really care about your feelings, and so better get over that quick. But hey, it ain't that bad. You got traded. Look where you got traded to, bro. Von Miller is a Los Angeles Ram. This man was 4-4 the other day, and he's 7-1 now on the team. Come on, man. It don't get no better than that. You went from a team or franchise that is definitely rebuilding. Treading water. Ain't been good since Super Bowl 50. and you went to a Super Bowl caliber team. Ain't too many cats getting that. Zach Ertz got it. He went from Eagles, who's down in the dumps, to Arizona. You know, he's the only guy that could feel your joy about going from a zero to a hero. Like, come on, man. Like, and you get to play with Aaron Donald? What? Leonard Floyd on the other side? Yo, you about to see one-on-one. Hey, come on. Where they gonna slide the protection to on the O-line? Well, you better slide it to Aaron Donald, but it's not like he got some scrubs around. Leonard Floyd is decent. And Von Miller still got it. Von Miller been a beast. Oh, I would hate to be an offensive coordinator to deal with this shit. I gotta figure out how to block that front foot. What? What? I'm actually surprised that the Broncos did it. Is because I mean they're 4-4, and I get it. They're not going to make the playoffs because that they quarterback situation is doo doo. Teddy Bridgewater ain't the answer. What's his name? Drew Lock ain't been the answer, because if he was the answer, they wouldn't have brought in Teddy Bridgewater. And so they've been having a lot of misses on quarterbacks since Peyton left. So and they haven't shown the capability of getting it fixed. So I don't think it will get fixed. So, but you take a big piece out of that defense that wasn't bad. They just stay on the field because your offense is terrible. But come on, look at this Rams defense, man. And you still got a great ball hawk in Jalen Ramsey on one side of playing cornerback. Man, the Rams they are doing what I think most teams should do. They're saying we're this close to being a Super Bowl champion, and we're going to go all in. It's LA. What do you got to have? You got to have star power. You got to win championships. That's what you do in LA. Lakers, stars, championships. Dodgers, stars, got some championships. You know, you can't be in LA and got the scrub roster, got the B squad. You need the A++ squad. No, you can't walk in this joint with the B squad. We need star power. Even if y'all don't even mesh well, we don't care. Y'all work it out. We got star power. That's LA. LA said, man, we a quarterback away from getting a championship. Bye, Jared Goff. Hey, Matthew Stafford, what's up, playboy? Welcome to LA. Halfway through the season, yeah, we 7-1. I don't care. We could still be a little bit better. Hey, let's go get Von Miller. Bonnie boy, what's up, baby? Welcome to LA. Come on. Rams is doing it. They is following the LA credo. Star power. Let's go get a chip. Wait, where you think LeBron there? Get the star power there. Hey, let's get AD. Got a chip. Come on. Dodgers got Mookie Betts. Got a couple of other players. They weren't far from the World Series, but last year they won it after getting Mookie Betts. Come on. Star power. Star power in championships, baby. That's what it is in LA. So the Rams is on that mode. Chargers got to do it. They got to get to that point. They got to get to the point where they start getting star power in championships. But it looked like the Rams is going to get there before them. Because the Rams ain't playing. I mean, defense if you get after your quarterback, protect the quarterback, and run the football, is three things we always say on this show. It's going to take you far. Rams can run the football. They can get after your quarterback. And so far, they've been protecting Matthew Stafford. Yeah. Look like the Rams ain't playing. They ain't playing no games. We ain't playing. We ain't playing with you. Okay. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all, Rams. Y'all boys ain't playing. Y'all want them chips. I'm not mad at all. College football dropped their rankings. I think it was who was it? Who did they go first? They went well, the top 25, AP top 25 is Georgia, Cincinnati, Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan State, Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame, Michigan, Wake Forest are your top 10. But college football dropped their college rankings today. I just saw it. Where'd it go? I just seen it. Y'all forgive me, y'all. I'm over here tripping. But there it is. So of course, no surprise, Georgia, number one. No surprise there. No surprise at all. And then shocker. No, it ain't a shocker. So Georgia, of course, number one. Bam, Alabama. I love saying that when they Alabama. They came in at number two. Michigan State, number three. Oregon is 4. And so that would be the college football playoff right there if it's the end of the day. And Ohio State's on the outside at 5. And Cincinnati is at 6. A lot of people are upset about this. One in particular, Joey Galloway. Matter of fact, take a look.
That feels disrespectful to Cincinnati. I mean, they have a top 10 win on the road against a Notre Dame team. That feels disrespectful to me to have them at number 6. Now, not being in the top 4, understandable somewhat. You can make some arguments. But you're right. Cincinnati's situation and where they're at right now with what they have left, that might be their ceiling. I don't agree with that ranking. I don't agree that Alabama sitting at number 2 is a foregone conclusion. If they play in a close game against Georgia, how far they fall. We just watched Michigan not fall very far, losing to number 3 in Michigan State. I understand what you're about to say. Alabama has received more respect in this poll than I thought they would after watching the second half against Florida, after losing to a Texas A&M team that had lost 2 games in a row and didn't look very good, and they went in and dominated up front against the Alabama team. They give them respect. I'm okay with that. Cincinnati's disrespected in this poll.
But you said, okay, real fast here, but you said okay with not being in the top 4. There's only one more spot before they go to the top 4.
But that one spot matters to Cincinnati. Every single spot, because we're talking about Cincinnati and what they have to look behind them, because they need so much help to make a move, as if the win against Notre Dame on the road doesn't mean anything. I think the committee is saying that style points do matter, and those last 2 weeks matter.
That's no other way to really front on Joey's logic. And not only that, Oklahoma might have a gripe. They're sitting at ranked in the top 25 at number 4 at 9-0. So I think they're saying, like Joey said, that style points obviously matter because you got 2 teams that are undefeated in the top 25 at 2-4, and they can't even crack the playoff. But I could understand it to a certain extent. You got a team playing in the Big 12, not a strong conference in football compared to the SEC. And you got a team in Cincinnati that's part of the American football conference that's not a powerhouse like SEC. In the SEC, every team is good now. Every team is good in the SEC now. There's no cupcakes in the SEC. Like you can get beat by a 5-5 team. That's how good the SEC is. It just happens. So I can see the argument both ways. It is what it is, but you play the game, and that's how you come out with winners or losers at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens with that. Look, y'all, it's been real. It's time to wrap it up. Thank you for the love and support. Again, go cop some merch. Keep supporting, like, share, comment, hit the little bell notifications on the YouTube, Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. I just felt like that's how Project Pat would say it. Twitter. Sipping on some scissor. Anyway, no, it's been fun, y'all. I will check you guys out tomorrow, God willing, for episode 107 on Humpback. Get over that Hump Wednesday. It's been real, y'all. I will check you guys out tomorrow. Y'all go have a fantastic day. Peace.
Yo. Sound like hell to the earth. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, let me get serious this time. Yo, I'm on my God of War shit. All the war spits, let the bass kick. Nigga, feel the fucking floor lift. Watch your pores rip from these razor blade fingertips. Smoke hit your face like a hammer fist. Outstanding with suicidal flow. Nose diving to a free fall. Speedball, cannonball, jerking out on Adderall. I just watch the bodies fall. Supercharged like Dragon Ball. When I spit this fire out my mouth, you hear the dragon skull. Deadly with explosive, if you're softer than some woven silk. Grind the rapper's flesh in the syrup and call it muscle milk. Some nutritious, my hunger forever endless. I'm vicious and bloodthirsty, my nigga. I handle business pretentious, I leave them injured. Eating figures for dinner, underground like Matt the Splinter. Then hibernate for the winter. Illiterate, so I can give a fuck about the sinners. Belligerent, so I don't give a fuck about repentance. Johnny plays with a bag of haze, over roast spirits. I'm forced to be reckoned with when I'm beating all limits. These lyrics are packed with venom. Rattlesnakes in the kitchen, cooking a recipe full of poison. I leave them finished.
Come to punches, yo, I only landed threes. These thick-fied MCs is copping Plan B. Never was a M fan, they can't stand me. Been dope since before Hope sampled Annie. If it's smoke, I ain't gon' blame the jammy. Cause smoke, my hands is nicer than your granddaddy. Don't spar unless you a piece and a half. If you same boat when I put feet on the track, I fuck MCs up, I'm bringing evil back. Yea, though I walk through the valley, I push it. They gon' find rappers that got at me in my footprints. The embodiment of cocaine and no-dos. I got a habit of pulling souls from nose holes. Open your old hole, sugar, you sweet. If it's BP, I'll bring it to your door like Uber Eats.
Deliver a fade to all you niggas, I just wanna unload. Basking and scream on my foes, find a way to compose. The ashes spray up my throat, pull them fuse up the dope. Blow a ring of the smoke, terrorize all the small fires, wash them down with a coke.
Viciously viscous, I flow like rape whispers. You wishless spitters or beat the Big Dipper. Front away, bitch, you ain't clapping shit. Keep playing G, the mask don't fit. You tonic water MCs minus the flavor. I'm the illest since my mom went into labor. Sick with it, slick with it, punchlines is a major. You motherfuckers to sit back.